Welcome back, party people. It's me, V. This is Z, and we're Ohio Pizza Party. And today we have made a trip to just outside of Grandview on McKinley Avenue, and it's Casa Di Pizza. I've had this a bunch. It's one of my favorites around where I live. It's located at 2986 McKinley Avenue in Columbus, Ohio. It's in a little strip mall in McKinley, and it's next to a pretty nice pool hall. It's a place that has a pretty extensive menu. It has ribs, which I've heard are really good. I've never had them because I always just get their pizza, but they have subs, wings, a whole bunch of stuff.
And if anybody's tried the ribs, please let us know how it is.
I'd like that.
I'd like to know.
I've heard they're good. Today we got a traditional 15-inch pepperoni pizza, and then on the other one we got half extra cheese and half sausage. So pretty basic, but I think from what I remember, the crust is where it's at.
That's kind of what I remember, but once again, I kind of had a little bit cold. But just to let you guys know, you did hear that correct. A 15-inch.
But you usually have a 14 or 16. They go 15. I like it.
Gotta give it to Casa.
Yep. Now, this is what I love about it. It's got the cornmeal. You can see it flake off. It's got really good crisp. Look at that. That is a crisp.
I do like the way it's pretty thin, but it also has that kind of like layers. You see decent amount of pepperonis, decent amount of toppings on each.
And they're crisp
slice.
up. Yep.
It definitely looks like the edge, the crust part is nice and crunchy.
Can't wait to get to that. Cheers. Cheers. Classic pepperoni greasy bite. The grease cups.
Immediately, the first bite reminds me of like a party when I was like a kid or something like that.
Yep. The sauce is a little sweet, right? A little bit.
Not too sweet, but you can definitely tell it's sweet. Not bad though.
I love the crust. The crust has got a great crunch all the way through, and the cornmeal is what is like super nostalgic for me because I grew up on Johnny's Pizza on the south side, and they love the cornmeal on the bottom. And this is the closest thing I think I've had to something that tastes like a Johnny's Pizza.
Definitely a decent amount of sauce on here, and it's definitely sweeter, which is surprising because I'm never really huge on sweet sauce, but places are turning me around. That extra crisp right on the end.
They're super crunchy. Columbus style, gotta show you the inside and the outside. But, I mean, that cook is really crispy. It's got the cornmeal, it just falls off. And that's inside. If you like a crisp, this is where it's at.
That's a very good cook. And also, see all those little Parmesan, oregano kind of herbs on the inside there? The pepperonis there? Gives it a nice little extra flavor.
Now, we gotta go to... I'm going cheese, because this is extra cheese. And underneath you see the different colors, which is really like has the cornmeal, but in this dark and then white and then golden. But it's super super crispy.
All that.
Yeah, and that edge.
Sausage looks pretty good. It's almost like they have a little one here peeking on the front, and then they have a big one in the back. So not a lot, but it definitely seems like they're big.
The texture's so good. Got the crunch. It's okay. It's good cheese. They put a good amount on there. And the sauce is just okay. Nothing's standing out because the pepperoni has just got the bold flavor. But yeah, this is pretty decent.
I'm kind of getting that same on the sausage piece. Definitely feel like the pepperoni bite was on par. Sausage is just getting a lot of the cheese because the sausage is just one big kind of clump. I mean, it does taste good, but I wish I had it either crumbled up, so I had more of it, or just or just little smaller pieces, so I have more area of it. It is good though. Yeah, I just need more. I'm gonna go with the inside cheese. See what that's like.
Good strategy, sir.
So again, it definitely has that extra cheese. Wow. I mean, you guys saw it.
There,
inside piece.
And I got a pretty decent amount of sausage on this one. This one was a good. This one was a good grouping, and so I went for it. Sorry, Z.
Hey, this is your spot. We gotta get it.
Yep.
I definitely like the extra cheese. I feel like with the amount of sauce, you guys can see the sauce kind of oozing out. It's nice having that extra cheese with that chew bite. I'm really enjoying that here.
I just love the cornmeal on the bottom.
That helps.
Wiping my hands and feeling the cornmeal just fall off. It's just I love that texture and I love the flavor. It's just so nostalgic for me, man.
I'm with
That's
you
why
there.
I love this place.
I love how when you bite into that, that's the first thing that hits your tongue, and you get that taste immediately.
And that grainy kind of texture. Yeah. Well, that was very delicious.
Whew.
All right, well, Z, what do you think about the crust?
Crust, you guys saw it. I mean,
Yeah.
cornmeal on the bottom. That was the star to me. It just tasted so well. It was both the pies were cooked beautifully on the bottom. Extra cheese on one. They still cooked it really well on the bottom, equally. And the edge crust piece,
really
little thin,
crunchy.
just that crunch.
Yeah, I agree, man. I get the crust is the star of the show. As far as Casa, that's what always gets me coming back. The cornmeal is where it's at for
Facts.
me. Like, just reminds me of a
Inner kid.
that classic Columbus style pizza. You know what I mean? Toppings? What do you think about the toppings, man?
Toppings, really enjoyed the pepperoni. Balanced throughout the pie. Definitely liked the little zest, like the Parmesan oregano zest that they could sprinkle on a little bit more. I just wish I had a lot more of that. The extra cheese, really good. You guys saw how thick that was. Sausage, really nice.
It was okay.
Cooked with the sausage.
Yeah, it was good.
But I
Just
just more of it. What would you say?
I agree. Pepperonis have the good crunch, and it goes good with the crunch of the. So that's why I love the pepperoni pizza, because I like a crunchy pizza. Cheese, I thought the cheese was pretty good. I mean, and they put a lot of it on there for the double, and they even put a decent amount on the sausage side. Overall, like, I love this pizza. So I guess I'll go ahead and go first, since this is like one of my go-tos. I'll give you my score. I'm gonna go 8.7.
Ooh,
I think it has a lot of good textures, but I feel like the sauce is just there, and the cheese is like okay. But
so I'll say for my OPP rating, I agree with a lot that you said. Very happy with this pizza. I'll probably give it an 8.6. Like I said, the consistency on the crust, the toppings, the consistency on the toppings, I enjoyed it.
If you like the Columbus style, if you like the cornmeal on the bottom, the square cut, check out Casa Di Pizza on McKinley Avenue. There's only one spot, super local.
Definitely support them.
And they got other good food, and check them out. Check out OPP, subscribe,
like
us, follow
us,
whatever all the things
follow
are.
Us, enjoy us, comment us, this and that, these
other videos. And
till the next one, guys.
This is the best pizza in a cup ever. This guy's unbelievable. He ran the old cup of pizza guy out of business.